So for those of you who still have the original Xbox One or One S that came out in 2013, and you're playing Vanguard, you might be wondering, why does Vanguard look kind of crummy? I was thinking the same thing too, because I previously had an Xbox One S. I still technically have it. I just haven't gotten around to selling it yet, because I randomly remembered that the Xbox One X exists. Now, this isn't the new Xbox Series X. This is the Xbox One X, the mid-cycle release for the Xbox One. Came out in like 2017, more geared towards 4K gaming. So I was curious, and I'm like, if I buy this console, will Vanguard look better? And I have to say, it really does look better. And it's something I noticed pretty much right away when I loaded it into my first map. So I want to show off today the difference between the Xbox One S video quality and the Xbox One X video quality. Tried my best to get some decent gameplay capture. I don't have the best graphics. I don't have the best capture card for my Xbox, so I mean, I tried my best, but I think you can tell the difference. There's two tests here. The first one is with the CAS fidelity on for both consoles, and then with it off for both consoles. It makes a little bit of a difference. Mostly it just kind of makes things look a little bit less colorful, makes it a little bit more dull. You notice it right away when you turn it off when it's already been on. But as far as noticing it altogether, I couldn't really tell you. But yeah, and the other two tests are two maps, Das House and Decoy. I think Das House is a really good looking map, very eerie. I think it looks great. And then Decoy, a very bright and pretty colorful map. So I think they're two good maps to do a comparison on. And one last thing to mention, I also noticed that with the Xbox One S, there were menu problems where things would just stop loading in. Like your character randomly will just, his shirt will go like blank, or like it won't load properly, or like the weapon he's holding won't load properly. Or menus just don't function very well, or the store has a hard time loading camos when you select them on the Xbox One S. I've noticed that on the Xbox One X, it's actually better. It's more responsive, things load a little bit quicker, and they're both on hard drives. I don't have an SSD installed. I don't know if an SSD would actually affect the in-game menus. I think that's just the hardware that's doing that. But anywho, the Xbox One X does look a lot better. It gets rid of that spaghetti hair that I've noticed a lot of the characters have in the MVP highlights. You'll notice the female characters, their hair, it looks like spaghettis, and it's all like pixelated and grainy. On the Xbox One X, it kind of cleans it up. You don't really notice it. Anywho, let's get on to the video. I'm going to be rolling the video now. I'll have the CAS off or on in the top right corner, and I'll have Xbox One S or X listed as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.
Team Deathmatch. Subdue all threats.